In the heart of Mexico City, beyond the vibrant chaos of its streets and markets, lies a place hidden with the floating gardens of Xochimilco. A place where silence speaks and eyes follow you, even when no one is there. This is La Isla de las Monicas, the island of the dolls. Hundreds, perhaps thousands, of old broken and weather-worn dolls hang from trees, posts, and wires. Limbless, eyeless, burned by the sun, some appears to smile, others seems to scream, but they all share one thing in common. They are watching. The tale begins with a man named Don Julian Santana Barrera, a hermit who chose exile over society. In the 1950s, Don Julian left his family and moved to the small island in the canals of Xochimilco. But peace would not be his companion for long. Legend says that one day Don Julian found the body of a little girl who had drowned in the canal under mysterious circumstances. Sooner after, he discovered a doll floating nearby. Believing it to belong to the girl and fearing her spirit lingered, he hung the doll in a tree as a sign of respect and perhaps protection. But something changed in Don Julian. He claimed to hear whispers, cries, footsteps in the night. Believing the spirit of the drowned girl haunted him, he began collecting dolls from garbage heaps, canals, and trades to keep her spirit appeased. Over decades, the island transformed into a bizarre shrine of dismembered dolls, each nailed, hung, or impaled with ritualistic care. To the outside world, it was madness. To Don Julian, it was devotion. In a chilling twist of fate, Don Julian was found dead in 2001, drowned in the same canal where he claimed to have found the girl's body decades earlier. Locals believe the dolls took him or that girl's spirit finally did. Since then, the island has remained untouched, a silent testament to one man's descent into folklore, fear, and spiritual surrender. I heard whispering, but no one was there. One of the dolls blinked at me, I swear. Some says the dolls move at night or cry. Stories of spirits, possessions, and cursed dolls, whether psychological projection or supernatural activity. The energy of the island is undeniable. In Mexican culture, death is not the end, it's a doorway. The island of the dolls is more than a ghost story. It's a reflection of grief, guilt, and the thin veil between the living and the dead. Don Julian's dolls are not just toys, they are totems, guardians, warnings. They remind us of the stories we inherit and the ones who create. Whether a shrine, a sanctuary, or a prison of spirits, La Isla de las Monicas endures because some stories refuse to die. They just hang on like these dolls.